Using reference angle. So, suppose A is the reference angle for theta. Then cosine theta is equals to positive cosine theta and sine theta is equals to positive sine theta, where the choice of the positive depends on the quadrant. Positive negative depends on the quadrant in which the terminal side of theta lies. This topic, it pays to know the cosine and sine values for certain common angles. So, in the table below, we summarize the values which we consider essential and must be memorized. So, cosine and sine values of common angles. First column, we have degrees, theta degrees, second column, theta radians, third cosine theta, and sine theta for the last column. So we have 0 degree, 0, 1, 0, 30 degree, pi over 6, like cosine theta negative square root of 3 over 2, and sine theta is 1/2, 45 degree, 0 theta radians, pi over 4, cosine theta square root of 2 over 2, sine theta square root of 2 over 2, 60 degree, pi over 3, cosine theta 1/2, sine theta square root of 3 over 2, 90 degree, pi over 2, cosine theta 0, sine theta is 1. So for example, find the cosine and sine of the following angles. So first we have theta is equals to negative 225 degree. So we begin by plotting theta is equals to 225 degree in standard position and find its terminal side overshoots the negative x-axis. So we have x-axis in quadrant 3. To land in quadrant 3. Hence, we obtain theta's reference angle A by subtracting. So this is 225 degree. So A is equals to theta minus 180 degree. So our theta is 225 degrees. So therefore, 225 degree minus 180 degree. So we have now the answer 45 degree. Since theta is a quadrant triangle, both cosine theta less than 0 and sine theta less than 0, the reference angle yields cosine theta cosine 225 degree is equals to negative cos 45 degree which is equal to negative square root of 2 over 2, and sine 225 degree is equals to negative sine 45 degree, which is equal to negative square root of 2 over 2. So number 2, theta is equals to 11 pi over 6. So the terminal side of theta is equals to 11 pi over 6. When plotted in standard position here, quadrant 4 lies in quadrant 4. Just shy of the positive x-axis. To find theta's reference angle, we subtract 2 pi minus theta is equals to 2 pi minus 11 pi all over 6. The answer is pi over 6. So we get here 5 over 6. Since theta is a quadrant 4 angle, cosine theta is greater than 0 and sine theta is less than 0. So the reference angle gives cosine 11 pi all over 6 is equals to cosine pi over 6, which is equal to square root of 3. Since theta is a quadrant 4 angle, cosine theta is greater than 0 and sine theta is less than 0. So the reference angle theorem gives cosine 11 pi all over 6 cos is equals to cosine pi over 6. So which is equal to square root of cosine pi over 6 is equal to square root of 3 over 2. And negative sine pi all over 6 is equal to negative 1/2.